सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण वेदांत योग दर्शन साधन द्वारा परमात्मानुभूति द्वारा कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तद्वारा विश्वशांति कल्याणार्थं अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणम् उपासना प्रार्थना नमनम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। व्यास 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 महर्षये नमः। अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम द्वितीय पादः साधना पादः सूत्राणि। ओम तपस्वाध्यायेश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रिया योगः समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेशतनुकरणार्थश्च अविद्यास्मिता रागद्वेष अभिनिवेशाः पंचक्लेशाः अविद्या क्षेत्रम् उत्तरेषां प्रसुप्ततनुविच्छिन्न उदाहरणाम् अनित्य शुचि दुःखानात्मसु नित्य शुचि सुखात्मक्यातिरविद्या दृग्दर्शनशक्त्योः एकात्मता इव अस्मिता सुखानुशयी रागः दुःखानुशयी द्वेषः स्वरसवाही विदिशोऽपि तथारूढः अभिनिवेशः ते प्रतिप्रसवहेयाः सूक्ष्माः ध्यानहेयाः तद्वृत्तयः क्लेशमूलः कर्माशयः दृष्टादृष्टजन्मवेदनीयः सति मूले तद्विपाको जात्यायुर्भोगाः ते ह्लादपरितापफलाः पुण्यापुण्यहेतुत्वात् परिणामतापसंस्कारदुःखैः गुणवृत्तिविरोधाच्च दुःखमेव सर्वम् विवेकिनः। See, where is Ananda? Is only in Parabrahma Paramatma. He is his Ananda Swarupa. Therefore, anything other than Paramatma has to be other than Ananda only. Therefore, Dukkha only. Thus, the entire world, come what may, right from the Brahma Deva Pada up to any of the human beings' highest achievement. Please remember, all of them being a part of the world, which is other than the Brahman, must and necessarily be the giver of dukkha only. One thing. Second is what? As long as we have samskara and prarabdha, they all are meant only to give us dukkha only. Therefore, we in the human life have come only to suffer dukkha if we continue to be in the ignorance of the self or the truth. Secondly, whole world when it is a dukkha rupa, how come then some sukha and pleasures we are getting in the world? That is the nature or the way the Lord is playing the play, that when He gives us sukha and then seeking that sukha when we go, be attentive. Then dukkha which we deserve, we are given. Like with the wife, you have to suffer. That is your prarabdha. But you will not marry. Therefore, some happiness or sukha, like a bait to a tiger, the other day you saw the dog was kept in the other cage, and this cage was kept for the tiger to enter. It jumped, entered into, pounced the dog के ऊपर और धड़क से वो गिर गया और फंस गया वो. Two tigers were caught in that Tirupati Visa. But that they have kept that dog or something as the bait, prey there. Same way, The sukha with the wife and children are the prey kept for us to be caged in the dukkha which we are supposed to get as our prarabdha in this world. That is why there is no thing in the world gives only sukha. In fact, it has to give dukkha only. अनित्यम एंड असुखम इज दिस वर्ल्ड. प्लीज रिमेंबर, सुख परमात्मा में है, परमात्मा के अलग दुनिया है, तो दुनिया में सुख कैसा रहेगा? No, it's a very deep questioning, please, deep thinking. Therefore, in the world, it has to be dukkha only. But unless a temptation or bait of sukha is given, we will not enter into it to get our share of dukkha, which is our prarabdha. Therefore, Bhagavan gives temptations in the world. So we go for that sukha. But later on, like this fellow will have to suffer the cancer because of his prarabdha. तो अब सीधा उसको कैंसर के लिए प्रारब्ध आना है तो नहीं आएगा. इसलिए भगवान उसको एक टेम्पटेशन देता है, आप कीप ऑन स्मोकिंग. So he finds sukha in the smoker only to go into the dukkha of the cancer or any such diseases or humiliation or insult. हजारों जिसके जो दुख का प्रारब्ध होता है वो वाला उसको उससे मिलता है. This analysis, which is very sublime, secret, very personal, very deep, is only exposed only to say that the whole world is dukkha swarup only. Therefore, seeking something in the world, even little, is seeking nothing but the dukkha only. See, this is the magnanimity or maturity of our understanding. In this Yoga Darshanam, in this Samadhi Sadhana Pada 2, in the 15th Sutra, the Viveki, about whom from last 6-7 days we are discussing, is of this height of thinking. In that, all the explanations apart, but by heart one sentence. What is that? Dukkhameva sarvam vivekinaha. For a Viveki, sarvam, including up to the Brahma Deva position, up to whatever the wealth that is achieved in the world, dukkhameva. If not, why the struggles are continuing? Why the efforts are going on? है to add the things, to change the things, to improve upon. अबे सुख मिल गया तो चुप से बैठना. Who is keeping quiet? None of us are keeping quiet, including Brahmadeva. He is also so busily engaged only. The moment we are engaged in action means we are not sukhi. Because the sukhi Bhakti, he doesn't do any action. Actions happen through him, that is different if he is a realized saint. Ishwara Ichha se. But generally, if someone is doing action in the world, means he is not sukhi. And everybody are acting, that means they are not sukhi. Karma phala apeksha karte, karma kar rahe. But then the whole world is dukkha swarupa. Please remember. We have to catch. Don't share it to others. It's only very personal thing. Because Ananda is only in Paramatma, the Jagat is other than Paramatma, therefore it will have to have the dukkha only. Now, if you see Paramatma only in the Jagat and if you are so refined, so purified, so divine, then everything is sukha to you. वो फिर वो पराकाष्ठा स्थिति है, उस लेवल का डिस्कशन नहीं कर रहे हम. वी आर डिस्कसिंग एट आवर ओन लेवल. दुःखमेव. But to give the dukkha, which is our prarabdha, a bait is to be given. For that sukha we go and then get kicked the dukkha later on. कुछ भी देखो आप. You have to suffer the loss of money. Okay, but straight away money को loss करने की इच्छा नहीं होता, तो भगवान gives him a temptation. चल इधर invest कर, ये business कर. And we really do it. And once, twice, really profit comes also. And third time इतना लुढ़क जाता है कि you have to become दुखी. If the temptation is not given, then you will not involve. If you don't involve, the due prarabdha will not happen to us. And Bhagavan has to settle each one's account to balance the whole world. These things technically, systematically technically sound way, beautifully is explained here in this Pandrama Sutra and more beautifully by the Vyasa Bhagavan in the Bhashya. So Viveki, for these four reasons, he finds nothing but dukkha only in this world. Therefore, he will not go for that. He will only go for his yoga sadhana of chittavritti nirodha and prapti of Paramatma. So what are the four things? Parinama dukkha, tapa dukkha, samskara dukkha. Three. Then the fourth one we were discussing at exhaustive length. Fourth is guna vrutti avirodhacha dukkhameva sarvam vivekinaha. Means what? The gunas and the guna creating vritti, they are not virodha to the world. The gunas, they are not virodha to each other. The gunas, they are not virodha to vrittis. And then other way is what? As long as we have vrittis, we will only be identifying with vrittis. Identifying vrittis called as sarupyata will give the vritti level happiness only. If at all it is happiness vritti, but that also is limited and conditional. Once it's over, one has to become miserable only. What is the गुणवृत्ति अविरोध? गुणों का वृत्तियों से विरोध नहीं है, वो दोस्त है. एंड वृत्तियों में पूरा संसार है. अब संसार के दुख से हमको बाहर आना. ओके ना? देन टू कम आउट ऑफ द samsara's dukha, what we do, the vrittis we go on entertaining one or the other, but every vritti is a part of samsara only. Therefore it creates dukkha only. And where from the vrittis are coming? From the gunas only. So from the guna vritti comes, vritti sustains gunas. Clear? Guna vritti, both of them continue maintaining the world and worldliness. Therefore, guna, vritti and jagata are avirodha. Therefore, they give dukkha continuously. Means we are under the influence of gunas and vrittis and worldliness. When we, all these topics what? When we indulge in the worldliness for sukha. Main topic ये है. विवेकी को सारे विषय भोग या सांसारिक सुख दुख रूप ही है. दैट्स द डिस्कशन ना. Samsaric sukha sara, whether it is power, position, money, name, fame, in all of that, for him the dukkha. These are the four reasons. In the fourth reason, this is the thing. गुण वृत्ति ये दोनों संसार से अविरोध है, विरोध नहीं है वो. Therefore, the guna vritti will involvement in them continues our what is say remaining in the worldliness. That worldliness gives dukkha. Therefore, for him, the viveki, being a viveki, he sees the dukkha in that. Therefore, all the three, the samsara atitatva, the vritti atitatva, the guna atitatva, alone gives the sukha. In this way, yogi goes for that. He will not be caught up even sattva guna. Even sattva guna vritti of dharma and upasana ityadi. And with the dharma upasana, the result in the world of name and fame. Even that also you will not mind, you will not want. That's the meaning of sarva dharman parityajya. Dharman is this sarva dharman parityajya, 100 ways you can interpret it. Every time I am telling you newer and newer way, those who are understanding are listening. So here, sarva tamasika dharman, anybody knows it to be parityajya, give up. Sarva rajasika dharman, we know it gives dukkha. What about सात्विक धर्म स्वामी जी? अरे वो भी दुख देने ही वाला है. Therefore, even all the तीनों गुणों का धर्म को हमें त्याग करना है. That's what गुण अविरोधता है संसार और संसार के दुख के लिए. और गुण से होने वाले कितने भी अच्छे लगे वृत्तियां, they also give. That's why many good people suffer because of their goodness. You have suffered 100 times because of your goodness while trying to make your family members happy. And very पक्का you are कि मैं गुड हूँ, मैं फेवरेबल हूँ, मैं लविंग हूँ, मैं काइंड हूँ, मैं फॉरगिविंग हूँ, मैं हेल्पफुल हूँ, फिर भी स्वामी में दुखी हो रहा हूँ. देखो वही प्रूफ है, इवन सत्व गुण में देर इज दुख. This way we have to deeply analyze and come to the conclusion that only in Paramatma Prapti there can be Sukha Ananda, everywhere it is Dukkha only. But Sukha is temptation for those who are having the Prarabdha to go through. Now we have got that wisdom, therefore let us go through Prarabdha in whatever the way the Lord wants, but let us not expect the Sukha from the world. Out of that ignorance, let us come out. From that ignorance, let us come out. So this was the topic. Yesterday we have seen exhaustively. Okay. Then कि तस्मात् दुःखमेव सर्वं विवेकिनः इति रूपातिशया दृश्य वृत्ति अतिशयाः च परस्परेण विरुध्यन्ते सामान्यानि तु अतिशयैः प्रवर्तन्ते एवम् एते गुणाः इतरेतर आश्रयेण उपार्जित सुखदुःखमोह प्रत्ययाः इति सर्वे सर्वरूपाः भवति. और दिखने में अलग लगते हैं बट पीछे से तीनों दोस्त ही है, तीनों गुण मिलकर हमको दुखी करते हैं. therefore गुण प्रधान भाव कृतः तो येषां विशेष इति तस्मात् दुःखम एव सर्वं विवेकिनः इति. Okay, for a Viveki, because of the four reasons, dukkha. Okay, now the next important discussion which we started yesterday, today we'll conclude and go to the next sutra. टच किया हमने कल, फिर से एक बार कहेंगे. What is that? कि first तत् अस्य महतः दुःख समुदायस्य. For this mahataha endless dukkha samudaya, which starts at the time of birth and continues at the death time, only to start in the next life, goes for millions of lives. Like that Mahadukkha Samudaya in terms of its longevity, Mahadukkha Samudaya in terms of the variety of the dukkhas of the world. For all of that, तदस्य महता दुख समुदायस्य सारे दुख समुदाय, एक ही दुख लगातार चलना और बहुत सारे दुख मिलना, ये दोनों समुदाय कहते हैं इसको दुख समुदाय से प्रभव बीजम. द रूट कॉज इज अविद्या. अविद्या अविद्या root cause is avidya only. Therefore, what is the solution? Tasyaha cha samyak darshanam abhava hetuhu. Therefore, what is the hetu to make the abhava or removal of this avidya? Only one thing, samyak darshanam. Samyak darshanam is a very correct vision of what is reality, what is unreal. Pure Vedanta, pure yoga. Okay, having said this now, he says, an example. Okay, yatha chikitsa shastram chaturvyuham. Just like the medicinal science has the 4 steps, chaturvyuham. 4 things that are taken into account in chikitsa shastram. 4 things are thoroughly studied. So there is chikitsa shastram, there is a yoga shastram. First is taking the example of chikitsa shastram and explaining. After that, accordingly, same is the yoga shastra also. So what is there in chikitsa shastram? It has got chaturvyuham, 4 things. What are the 4? One is rogaha. Chikitsa shastram is Ayurveda. Rogaha. And if the roga is not there, the Ayurveda is useless only. तो क्या यूज है इसका, रोग नहीं है तो रोग होना चाहिए. Second one is roga hetuhu. Then the analysis of the reason. So they talk in the language of kapha, vata, pitta, and then imbalance in them and all that exhaustive thinking they do. So roga, the disease, roga hetu, the diagnosis, cause of it. Third one is what? The thing to be sought. That's what? Arogyam. Freed from that particular roga and getting the arogyam. Then the fourth one, what the Ayurveda talks about it is bhaishajyam iti, the medication. So therefore, the roga hetuhu, arogyam, bhaishajyam. Disease, cause of disease, health, and the medication for the health. These are the 4 things the entire Ayurveda Shastra, the Chikitsa Shastra talks about. Same way is Yoga Shastra. Says, evam idam api shastram chaturvyuhameva. So to this Yoga Shastra also having these 4 vyuhas, 4 things to discuss about. Remember, the next 4 sutras after this elaborately talk about these 4 only. But here he is giving an introduction. Just like the Chikitsa Shastra has 4 things to delve upon, discuss upon, the Yoga Shastra also talks about these 4. What are they? Tadyatha. First, samsaraha. So there the rogam, here is samsaraha. And what is samsara? Will be defined in the next sutra. And what is the hetu? That will be defined in the next sutra. Then what is the saram solution? That will be told. All will come in the next 4 beautiful sutras. 4 or 6, as many they are. So first is samsaraha. Second is samsara hetuhu. Okay, that is called as roga hetuhu. Third one is arogyam. What is arogyam here? Moksha. So their fourth one is bhaishajyam, the medication. Here it is called as moksha upaya iti. So the four things: samsara, samsara hetu, moksha, mokshasya upaya. संसार का उपाय नहीं कहते. उपाय मीन्स द पॉजिटिव थिंग टू रीच इनटू. नोबडी गोज इनटू द उपाय ऑफ अ डेलिबरेटली एंटरिंग इनटू संसार. देयरफॉर वहां वर्ड हेतु ही यूज करते हैं. और यहाँ मोक्ष के लिए हेतु नहीं होता. यू हैव टू फाइंड मीन्स फॉर इट कॉल्ड उपाय. देयरफॉर वर्ड डिफरेंस. संसार संसार हेतु, मोक्ष मोक्ष हेतु कहने के बजाय संसार संसार हेतु, मोक्ष मोक्ष से उपाय. उपाय शब्द यूज किया. The means and techniques. There it's called Bhaishajyam. The medication is the upaya to come out of or to get the arogya and to come out the disease. So roga hetuhu, arogyam Bhaishajyam, samsara samsara hetuhu, moksha moksha se upaya. Liberation. Okay. Now, they are now little bit explained here. In the next coming sutras, these things as beautifully they are said. Nowhere such thing you will study, even in Vedanta and all those details, which are very, very, very essential. मिस ही नहीं करना आप कल से कुछ दिन योग क्लास, योग दर्शन वाला. Very good things. As we have seen already, the Pancha Kleshas, how they bind us, all. We are studying so useful Shastra, Yoga Darshanam, helping us in our Vedanta. Because in Vedanta, direct Brahma Tattva is told, Vicharana is told. अरे भाई वो करने के लिए तो दिमाग ठिकाने पे होना चाहिए ना. All that is taken care of by the Yoga Darshan. That's why Yoga Darshan is very much essential for a Vedanti. Because he can do effectively Vritti Nirodha. Otherwise, your theoretical knowledge on Brahman remains that only. You will never be able to contemplate because the Vrutthis are so many coming that आपको बैठने को नहीं होता ध्यान में. बैठने के बाद ना you do the Atma Vivekam. So the yoga helps a lot. You must take the help of it. Okay, so one by one sentence here, one line explanation यहाँ दे रहे हैं और अगले में एक एक सूत्र में एक एक चीजें बताएंगे. What is that? Tatra, what is samsara? Definition is here only. So beautiful. Dukkha bahulaha samsaraha. What is meaning of samsara? Dukkha bahulaha means many dukkhas, and each dukkha having very many ways to come to in our life, and it goes on repeating for long time. That's called a dukkha bahulaha is samsara. And don't we have that? Physical body dukkhas. और वो भी एक part of the body नहीं, so many. फिर एक गया तो दूसरा आता. So to the financial dukkhas, at one place that dukkha has come, again it goes away and somewhere else it comes. The relational dukkha, एक दिन पति से, एक दिन भाई से, एक दिन बेटे से, एक दिन पड़ोसी से, एक दिन किसी ना किसी दुख होता ही नहीं हमको. बहुला दुखम it is. Don't we see that in our life? भोजन का, it has got its own दुख to give. कभी टेस्ट ठीक नहीं रहता, कभी क्वांटिटी ठीक नहीं रहती है, कभी वेराइटी नहीं होता है, कभी गर्म नहीं होता है खाना. दुख ओनली. मजबूरी का महात्मा गांधी हम चला रहे हैं, बट अदरवाइज एवरी मोमेंट दुख. Even dukkha nidra also. Sometimes you don't get the deep sleep, another misery. And it's a deep sleep, but sufficient hours you don't get. Dukkha. I'm telling dukkha bahulata. So the sharirika dukkha, bauddhika dukkha, manasika dukkha, then indriya dukkha. Indriya never get satisfied. When you consume more, then they get damaged. Then vyakti vishesha yukta dukkha, then the professional dukkha, dukkha bahulaha. As we just now discussed, in this world, everybody is acting to be happy outside. Only Jnani, the Brahma Jnani, the Yogi, the Atma Yogi alone is Sukhi. Everyone else are Dukhi only. Chupa ke andar rakhte. Otherwise, why should they struggle, as we said just now logically? The mere fact that he is struggling is a dukkha, sign of dukkha. A Brahmajnani doesn't struggle, he's relaxed. कहीं जाना नहीं, कहीं कुछ पाना है, कुछ करना नहीं. ये आत्मनिर्भर आत्मतुप्तश्च मानवः आत्मनेव च सन्तुष्टः और आत्मक्रीडा आत्मरति क्रियावान. बस ब्रह्मविदां वरिष्ठ इन मुंडकोपनिषद. ओके, दुख बहुलः संसार. संसार का डेफिनेशन हमको वेरी यूनिक वे ब्यूटिफुली मिल गया अभी. संसार क्या है? It is never mentioned. Samsara means wife or husband or children. No. दुख बहुल ही संसार, देयरफॉर संसार में एंटर होके दुखी होने के लिए शादी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. इवन अदरवाइज वन कैन बिकम दुखी. संसार इज नेवर मेंशन. चलिए हमको संसार का मतलब क्या लगता है? गेटिंग मैरिड, हैविंग चिल्ड्रन, गेटिंग लॉस्ट इन द इन लॉज आउट लॉज. वो लिखा नहीं उधर. Somebody can be dukhi without that setup of marriage also. Somebody can be happy there also. How many married people through the jnanam they are able to maintain sukha? Parama sukha to only in Atma Jnana. We are trying for that through Yoga Darshanam. But I'm just even the relative world we are saying the sukha dukkha are in our own mind. That will be told in the next sutra and its Bhashya. Very exhaustively we'll study it. So dukkha bahula samsara. So the dukkha can be in your own company, in your own the factories, or in your own offices, in your own business, in your own political fields. Wherever दुख तो हर जगह हो सकता है. दुख बहुलः संसार है ना. मौसम ठीक नहीं रहता, सरकार कुछ ना कुछ नई रूल्स लाती है, वी सफर फॉर दैट. ऑल दैट. सेकंड वन कि व्हाट इज एंड दिस दुख बहुलः संसारः इट इज हेयः. इट शुड बी गिवन अप और थ्रोन अवे. Is it not? Do you want to have a samsara dukkha? पकड़ के रहो फिर. Don't come to class. Now, as the dukkha bola samsara, पहले samsara, samsara हेतु मोक्षः मोक्ष उपाय. So samsara is explained dukkha bola. Now samsara hetu has to be told. Then what is samsara hetu? Very important thought. Pradhana purushayoho samyoga hetu. So the hetu for samsara is what? Again, not marriage or not anything. Pradhana purushayoho samyogaha. So the pradhana is the entire prakriti. Trigunatmika maya. The purusha is me, the individuality. Samyogaha, when they come together. Purusha prakritisto hi bhungte prakritijan gunan karanam guna sangosya sadasat yoni janmasu. 13th chapter of Gita. Remember, these definitions of yoga are so essential. Pradhana Purusha Samyoga is a hetu for the samsara dukkha. Samsara means dukkha. For the samsara dukkha, the hetu is Pradhana Purusha Samyoga. And that is heyaha. That has to be given up because we have to give up the samsara, the effect. We have to give up the cause. The cause is this. Pradhana Purusha heyaha. Pradhana Purusha Samyoga. That's why the third one is moksha. What is moksha? Ki samyogasya atyantiki nivrutti. That is hanam. That's called moksha. The samyoga of the prakriti purusha, pradhana purusha, totally, finally, permanently eliminated. They are separated. That is called as the third thing called as moksha. So samsara is dukkha bahulam. Samsara hetu is pradhana purusha samyogaha. Then the moksha is the pradhana purusha viyogaha hanam. Their relation completely cut off. In life also you can see in many situations with some objects or projects or people, we go on holding on to get sukha from them. वो मिलता ही नहीं. एक दिन दिमाग में आ गया बेवकूफ है सब लोग, छोड़ दो इसको. The moment you leave that, the samsara has gone on. No more suffering. Like some people had a doubt, class में आए नहीं आए. Few days they had hesitated. They came under the obligation. स्वामी जी को क्या मान लगेगा, क्या लगेगा, बेचारे उनके आत्म शांति के लिए आएंगे. Then in a few days they took permission. स्वामी जी एक दिन नहीं आएंगे, 2 दिन आएंगे, 3 दिन आएंगे. आप कितने लोग दिन वो लोग टेंशन झेल करेंगे. उन्होंने एक दिन डिसाइड कर लिया, will no go to the class. Then they have no more samsara of coming to class. Okay? When the cause is removed, the effect removed. For the effect to be removed, you have to remove the cause. The effect is samsara. Then the cause is pradhana purusha ekata. So that has to be heyaha. Then what is the upayaha? है ना? Samsara, samsara setu, moksha, moksha upaya. Moksha is separation of the pradhana purusha samyogaha. उसको निकालना. उपाय क्या है? Therefore, hana upayaha, the removal of the identity with the pradhana purusha, which is the giver of moksha. For that the hetu is called upaya is what? Samyak darshanam. Only the samyak darshanam is the heya hetu or the upaya for moksha. These four things are covered in yoga darshanam. In the next four sutras that will be explained. Before that, a beautiful discussion comes for a minute or two only, wherein the one who is doing all these sadhanas, he will always remain. He cannot go away. Because if he goes away, these are the problems come. A little subtle discussion, which is pure Vedantic. Here it is explained. Tomorrow we'll see that. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.